old ways won't open new doors. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on today with these cryptocurrency markets? Bitcoin's still bouncing around in the same range, right? Between 9,000, 9,300. Kind of just waiting to break out here. Are we going to break out to the upside? Are we going to break out to the downside? I mean, it is shake a magic 8-ball with this one because I can find people on both sides of the fence with this trying to use Libra coin. I mean, big hot ticket item people are talking about lately, trying to use that to determine whether or not it's going to be helping or discouraging Bitcoin purchase and price. I really don't think it's going to have much effect on it. But let's take a look at these markets together. Let's see what we got going on with today's news. And let's hear a little bit from my co-host over here. How are you, Sammy?
I'm good. Good afternoon, everyone.
So, as you guys can all see, it's raining. Just started. Ready to come out here and do our stick, right? On the internet. And all of a sudden the rain opens. So we're out here under the porch. I know you guys hate it. The sound of this aluminum roof and my voice bouncing off it, getting picked up by our crappy computer. I know. Go ahead, tell Samantha all about it in the chat, please. We'd love to hear your complaints.
All right. And Coin Paprika.
Coin Paprika. Oh, you know how I love it. All right, look at that market cap. Adding another point to it. Not bad at all. $287 billion. BTC dominance at 56.6%. I'd like to see it up in the 60s. I'd like to see Facebook coin wash out a few of these alts that we don't really have need for them. That's been stated by a lot of different people. So if we could get rid of some of this, get that BTC dominance up to 60, get the Bitcoin price over $10,000, I think we'd be heading into a very nice summer, right? But right now we got Bitcoin, $9,154. It's up only 0.35%, holding on to a 12% gain for the week. I mean, you can't complain about that. We got Ethereum, $267. It's up a little over 0.5%, holding on to a 3.8% gain for the week. We got XRapid, 43.7 cents, 1.9% gain, holding on to a 9.3% lead for the week. We were all hoping, right? If you were holding this, you were hoping that MoneyGram news was going to help it. This is who you thought their pairing should be with instead of the banks. But nevertheless, not much movement there. We got Litecoin, $138, up 2.9%. I think I had seen that up a little bit more earlier. Only a 0.35% gain for the week. I mean, can we get another rally before we get the halvening, right? That's the question. Is there going to be one last pump? And if there is, how high is it going to go? And then when this slides back down, what could we be looking at for a Litecoin price on the backside of this? $1.10? I mean, not dollar. 110? 100? Maybe. Bitcoin Cash, $412, up 0.22, 4.5% gain for the week. EOS slipping below that $7, even though they're taking a 0.85% gain. $6.87, 7% gain for the week. BNB token, $35, 46 cents, up another 2.9%. I'm not here for financial advice. I don't know. You go out and buy a bunch of BNB token and all of a sudden the price crashed down and you'd be broke. Be mad at Eugene. But this stuff doesn't seem to stop in the upward direction. Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision, $222. Not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Nope. Sammy's back here shaking her head. I know you guys can't see it. All right.
You will never see it.
So we're not doing the tally fund.
No.
Right. Added a Bitcoin donational address. I figured I'd just pop here for a second in a way to be able to show you guys that there is a way to contribute to us. We are a not-for-profit organization. None of the money that's donated to this channel goes into our pocket. Doesn't buy us gas, doesn't buy us sushi, doesn't get Sam a massage. It goes back into the channel.
Sam has never had a massage, so really?
I've rubbed your shoulders.
Okay, I'm sorry. A professional, real one. I'm not even talking happy endings.
I'd rather buy
professional.
Bitcoin. I'd rather buy Bitcoin with that money. All right, but here we are showing the donational addresses, looking to see if we can get a few bucks together. As you guys have noticed, will continue to notice, we don't have a very good microphone, right? I mean, if we're going to rank some priorities, that's probably the number one on our priority list right now to go ahead and help make Bitcoin Coffee is another microphone. From there, next month, we'll start fundraising once again to be able to get off to the Electric Daisy Carnival. Flyers, all that good stuff. But, all right, let's stop the screen share. I hate begging for money. Pop out the backyard. Well, the front yard, actually. You can see my mailbox over there.
You can.
There's no front door on it. Someone ripped it off.
It came to us that way.
Rainy days, people, right? But the rain's good, right? The rain's what helps everything grow. If we didn't have the rain, how would these plants turn so green, look so flourish, luscious? I mean, look at all of that. I wish, you know what we need to get? We need to get one of those 360 cameras and just walk around our yard and out into the woods while we're doing that.
I know, right? But see, then it would be, how do I not get in there? Like, if it's 360, what? I'm just going to be
You'd be under it, holding it above your head.
Oh, right. There we go. I'm the GoPro.
The only blind spot.
Right.
All right. So has anybody gotten out here and joined us on this live stream, or am I doing that thing where I'm hanging out here in the middle of the woods talking about this magical internet money and why you should be getting that instead of Facebook coin?
All right. So Crypto Shrug Author is here. He says, good evening from Spain.
Oh, Crypto Shrug, buddy. The tallest man in crypto. I appreciate you stopping in. Stay safe over there in Spain.
Let's see. Bitcoin Hunter is here. He says, how's it going? Paul Rouleau is here. Nice. He says, good afternoon.
Paul Rouleau, thank you for joining me, my man. I appreciate that you come out here all the time.
Bitcoin Hunter says, it's all good. And BNB looks good. He also says, get a blue snowball. Good mic for a good price.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few. Is it Yeti? I don't know if I keep getting confused with the cooler.
No, Yeti is the cooler, for sure. No,
I think it's also called the Yeti. They got these like USB ones. Remember how we went and looked at them? You got the box, and then they got the little plugs that are different with the 3-prong. Well, they have them, and they're like $50 or $60, and they have a USB, so it'll plug right into the laptop. They're meant to sit on the desk. I probably have to flip it around to that tripod that we have so I could stand it here between us. I mean, I'm not looking for anything great. I mean, right now it literally is just the laptop since the last one burned out. But we've been working with this one for a while. I'm not stressing it. I just know that you guys have started complaining a little bit here and there. So I'd like to make it better for you guys. I don't actually watch these videos. I don't go back and watch myself. So.
We do sometimes, but only like the first couple minutes. Yeah, it's definitely not the whole spiel. For sure. Okay, RJ Dragon, he is here. He says, I am working, so quiet on the chat, but listening, and nice to be here live for a change. Hi, RJ.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, RJ.
Oh, and Bitcoin Hunter says he's got it. That's the one. So whatever one, the mic thing that you're thinking of is the one he is talking about, so figure that out.
Awesome. Yeah, I think they even got a knockoff version at Walmart that I had seen when I was walking through the aisles.
Wally World is...
I mean, it wasn't like $20. It was still $30 or $40. I mean, I ordered it. All right. Yeah. Back to the show. So what are we looking at here? More exchanges, right? Trying to put that stop to us U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
Bancor, right? I don't use this exchange. I don't think I've ever used it.
No, I don't think so.
We're talking about July 8th. So a little bit sooner than the rest. We're talking about no U.S. being able to use the website to convert tokens with the web app, but it's partially decentralized. So we got Crypto Zombie out there talking about how you can use a VPN to be able to access these decks. The gray area, right?
Yes, it is, because you are lying.
But it's also a smart contract, so as long as you can enter into the decks with your VPN, keep your VPN on, do your trades. When the exchange comes back out, it's coming back to your wallet. So it doesn't matter what happens after that. There's no third party that you're trusting. So, I mean, I'd have to have a coin that I thought I could buy $1 and get 1,000 for it. You know what I mean? For me to want to go find an exchange that doesn't want me there, use a VPN to be able to get on, to be able to buy some of this, but I also don't diversify my portfolio that much. So we're kind of talking about stuff that's out of my,
yeah, I mean,
average.
We wouldn't, I don't know. We would probably not do it. Like, that is not Because just like, okay, so Bitcoin Hunter says, boo, boo. And he says that that's money laundering. I mean, yeah, see, like, I don't know. We don't really operate in the gray area all that often. So I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's why? What is your incentivization? You know, I keep coming back to this one. What is incentivizing you to do this? I mean, there are exchanges here in the US. Yes, we don't like them. Yes, they don't have 200 different cryptocurrencies for us to sit there and trade with. But we're talking about a small niche of people right now that need to have these many different cryptocurrencies to be able to speculate on and are also in cryptocurrency trading on them, making their living through it. I mean, we talk about that there's only supposed to be 190 million people in cryptocurrencies, right?
That's not really a lot.
So how many of those are the ones that are trading that are in the United States that need to get to these exchanges?
That like have to. Like they need that one coin, that one.
You know, it's always a matter of perspective. It's always a matter of what you're doing. I know I'm buying Bitcoin. I know I'm not really having any problem buying Bitcoin from Gemini. I think you're still picking some up at Coinbase. Yeah. So the two most trusted exchanges that everybody's using, where you can hook your debit card to and get that extra $5 or $10 of it when your paycheck comes in on Friday before somebody goes and spends it. Some bill comes along and takes it. Your car needs gas, right?
The woes, yes.
The woes of life.
Smooth Talking Hank is here now. He says, good afternoon, all.
Smooth Talking Hank, thanks for joining us. I made my thumbnail not so creepy this time.
Yeah. We're trying.
So, all right, what do we got? We got Russia, right? And this is kind of another one of the Facebook coin fallouts that we're supposedly looking at, is that because Facebook coin is so prominent, because everyone's worried about what it's going to be and what it's going to happen and how it's, you know, dark tentacles.
Yes, how is it going to actually work?
Well, they're getting ready to release regulation, especially for the ICOs and cryptocurrencies, and outline of terms of what you can and can't do and all that kind of stuff. But pretty much they're saying they're not cool with Facebook coin. Like that one's not happening.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I can't, like I'm saying, I want to see it used first. I want to see, like, you know, at least 2 out of 10 people using this cryptocurrency. That's what they're going to call it first.
Stable
before
coin.
I start really stressing out about it, making a big deal. I mean, it has been in the news nonstop for a week straight. And no one's even actually transacted in this. We got, I think I seen today that we got people from the US government saying, you might want to stop this and talk to us about it. Facebook comes out and says, we're ready to answer any questions you got.
Sure.
So, I mean, I'm sure it's going to come to fruition. I'm sure that there are going to be people that use it. I mean, I keep telling you, I would like to see the bridge between this Facebook coin and regular cryptocurrency. We heard about that possibility of being listed on something like CoinMarketCap, CoinPaprika, being able to see the Satoshi value of it, things like that. Time tells with these things. I'm not going to get too overexcited or too depressed about it. I'm just going to keep hodling Bitcoin and knowing that the future is bright. I think I had just caught Ivan on Tech Show a little bit, and he was saying that this Facebook coin is one of the biggest things since the birth of Ethereum. If it gets traction, if regulation don't shut it down, but this is going to push. I mean, Bitcoin hasn't made the U.S. government get, you know, a hot foot yet towards fixing any of these regulations or ICOs. Facebook coin's going to, though. So if nothing else, let's at least be able to get some regulation and what the rules and laws are here in the United States on cryptocurrency, because Facebook made them push the envelope to get these rules, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than nothing at all. Maybe that'll help getting towards that ETF that everybody else wanted.
Smooth Talking Hank is asking if everybody is getting into Litecoin prior to the halvening.
Oh, you should have already been into it, my man. Litecoins are, that's the question, is are we going to see another pump in Litecoin before the halvening? Or are we just waiting until like a week before the halvening and the price is going to start declining? If it starts declining, where are we going to go to?
I did hear.
I'd like to say $100. You know, I mean, 35 off the top here is not really amazing. But at the same time, $100 Litecoin is very easy math. It's very easy. People feel very comfortable at Litecoin being $100. And then start going upwards from there.
All right. John from Malibu is here. He says, I'm late and you're
Yes.
not in your yard. Ah, we're in our front yard.
We're in the front yard because it's raining out here.
And Bitcoin Hunter says, I don't think so. About your Litecoinness. I don't know. I like Litecoin regardless. I would be in it or get more of it, whether it was in the near the halving or not. I don't know.
I mean, we've been seeing it around this $130, $135, $140 range for a little while now.
Yes.
I'd be looking for the dip.
Yes,
depending on how much you're going to buy. If you're only going to buy like $200 worth of this stuff, it don't make a difference. But I mean, if you're looking to invest like $5,000,
yes, you nest egg in it. You might want to.
You want a couple extra Litecoin out the deal.
Yeah.
With the news, that what that head nod is. All right, so what else we got? Litecoin debit card, since we're talking about Litecoin, right?
That's what I like. I didn't want to say it. I was like, I think that's his third one.
We're supposed to be getting a release date soon.
Yes, it's not there yet.
I mean, I'd like to just have the release date. I think that I hate how there's news on top of news to get to news, But this is another one of those things. Debit cards, we all like the Shift card, right? With Coinbase.
We did.
I left $1,000 there just in case of an emergency. I didn't even have to wait for a block to, the 6 blocks to clear. It was there. I kept it in Bitcoin. I knew I had access to it. And I knew that I also had the card in my pocket in case I really needed to get a hold of some of that money. Like this second. Here we go. Litecoin. All of those things. But now we're not going to have Coinbase involved.
Yes.
That's a big plus.
Bitcoin Hunter says, Litecoin debit card? What? I have not heard of these.
Oh, yeah. You got to go Google it. There's a bunch of articles on it.
I know Modern Investor did something. Who was the other one? It is a real thing. I mean, it's just they have not given an actual release date yet of.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're going to be able to spend it like cash. You're going to have the debit card, it's going to have the Visa, MasterCard logo
on it. Litecoin, Buybox, and, oh Lord, Terranone.
I didn't write a ton of notes on this one.
Terranone or something. It starts with a T. Ternio. Neither one of those I've heard of, but it's those 3 cryptocurrencies. It's also supposed to be backed by the Buybox.
The Buybox.
Yeah. Like they're gonna use they're gonna use their exchange or whatever to be able to float everybody's transactions in mid route or whatever.
I don't know. We've heard about a few different cards that were supposed to come out. I mean, there was the one that was the ICO that turned out to be kind of scamish. I don't remember what the name of it was. Remember, they were putting the Visa card logo on it when they didn't actually have Visa backing. And then they never actually got backing by a credit card company. And I think it kind of disappeared. Monarch or something like that, I think it was.
Either started with an N or an M. Yes. Yeah. I don't remember which one, but yes. And it never did. And that's what, they kept coming out saying, oh, yeah, we have it. And like they were showing it. And then people were like, no, you don't. Like you have no sponsorship at all.
I mean, when you want to take profit, these cards are nice, right? We have been trying to get one of these things up and going and working really well. The Swift was the best one I knew of. Yes. There's the BitPay where you can preload it with Bitcoin. Yeah. But that's, you got to preload it.
Yes, there's a couple extra steps in there just to be able to swipey.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hearing that Coinbase has new cards coming out. They're in Europe.
Yes, they're in Europe.
They're not here for us in the U.S.
I think they're even in Canada. Yes, they're just not here.
Regulation. Hey, maybe Facebook Coin, like I said, is going to hurry them up on this, and we'll get some answers on these regulations.
I mean, it's just like how we were saying a while ago. Like, it would be like Walmart coming out with a Walmart token. I mean, that is the problem. Is a lot of regulators and a lot of that kind of stuff. They're not looking at this exactly in the way of, oh my God, this could take over the world at this exact moment, and they really should be. But now that Facebook, everybody knows what Facebook is. Right. So you start saying Facebook coin, even if they have no freaking clue, they're going to go, whoa, Facebook can't run the world. No. We might want to actually make them, how do they do this? What? Oh, they have a white paper. Okay, hold on. Let's look at that.
I mean, Facebook has probably had some plans like this and it works for a long time. It's probably just now that they see what we've done here with cryptocurrency, they're going to throw this label on their cryptocurrency, sprinkle in a little bit of nodes and stuff, trying to make it fall under these categories instead of just making, hey, we're Facebook and we want to rule the world. I mean, right? Soon it's not going to be. I mean, this is the stuff. What was it? The one TV show, Mr. Robot.
I was gonna say, you're not helping me with the one TV show, bro.
Where corporations are going to take over. What was the other one that we used to watch with the time traveling?
Oh crap!
All right. Well,
yes. Okay, but yes,
it's a common theory that
no government, just a business.
The corporation's taking over. Well,
yes.
I mean,
right? I mean, when you're on the spaceship, how do you get your food credits? Well, you go and get your Facebook coin, and you change it into your food Facebook credit, and then ta-da, we get to eat. All thanks to Facebook.
I mean, can you name one government that's doing really good right now besides maybe a few of the Swedish, European, Finland area countries?
Okay. Who knows? I think Japan's okay at the moment, but who knows?
I mean, the next big thing is money talks. Who's writing your paycheck? Who's getting you your groceries? Who's getting you your goods? Who's writing your auto insurance policy and loaning you the money to get your house? Because soon it's going to be Facebook doing these things. And when they're in charge like that, you're going to do what they tell you and a lot less of what America tells you. Right?
It's just back to the Amazon South Park. I can't, for some reason, I hate South Park. I morally, fiberly hate it. And yet, yes, that one sticks out. And it is that I sold my soul to the company row. I mean, it's hard. It is hard. You just, yes. You are literally going to feed the beast right back with its own tail. Just keep it going, right?
All right, I think I seen this had nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but I had seen part of an article on Facebook this morning saying something.
Oh, you don't say Facebook?
It's talking about the Amazon CEO, right? And how the Amazon wouldn't be where it is if it didn't survive off slave wages. Well, that's how all these corporations.
Yeah, you think Walmart? Yeah,
and that's what they want to perpetuate. Is they want to keep getting lots of money and keep these people pulling the lever to get their rat pallet, which is just enough to sustain them for life, right? 75% of your time spent working, 25% enjoying it, so that you don't go postal.
Yes, that you don't literally snap, but you're right on the edge at most of the time. Yeah,
and just enough money to get by with the occasional sprinklings of feeling like you have money, but in reality, you're in debt up to your eyeballs, and you're never going to get out of it.
I mean, you get out of it with Bitcoin, I guess.
I'm debt free, so
we are out. We are from the outside looking in.
I don't got a lot, but I'm out as far as Owen. All right, so we got BNB tokens. The last little bit I got here to cover. They're going to be going ahead and listed a KuCoin. This is the first time we're seeing an exchange token listed at another exchange. Just another one of those things to let you know how well BNB. I don't own any BNB tokens. I know I keep praising it out here. I mean, I don't know how I really feel about Binance. It's just that this one has been a money maker.
Man, they just don't stop. I mean, I just know the Asian invasion, man. They have a will, and apparently they're finding ways left and right.
Well, they don't have all the regulation and government crackdown like we got here.
All right. John from Malibu says, I think Litecoin is more financially obtainable for most than Bitcoin. I mean,
Yep, I had the same exact conversation with my boss. He didn't know that you bought part of a Bitcoin. He thought you had to buy one. So he's been thinking for the last 3-4 months that as I've been talking to him that you have to spend
the 9,000, the 7,000, yep,
to get one. It's like, no, man, no, you got $5.
Yes.
It breaks down in 8 decimal places.
You
get a couple thousand Satoshis for $1, bro.
You can use that one thing. Well, there's a couple of them, like the Acorns and the other one. But you can just round up. You just buy it in 15 cents here and 10 cents there. Yes. I
told him that he needs to just go to Gemini, set up some reoccurring buys, and just start collecting a little bit, $10, $20 a week. I was like, and don't even pay attention to it. I was like, that's the best thing you can do is know that you're getting it, but forget all about it at the same time. I mean, I wish I would have forgotten a little bit here and there. That's my problem. Is I look at it too much. I hear that it's a lot of people's problems that they.
Yes, you can't forget. You know it's there.
Yeah. You're constantly looking at it, constantly wanting to add more, constantly
constantly doing the math.
Doing math.
It's all like, wait, how much is that? Did I? Oh,
how much am I up? How do I make more? Can I invest this part over here?
Yeah.
What is this other coin in a Satoshi value? Was it worth it holding it?
Yeah. I mean, God help me. Like if like the Big Bang one, where like they literally forgot. Oh my God, like that. That's the lottery vote.
Yeah. And they threw the laptop away.
Yes, like that is the only way. It'd be like, what the? Oh my God, like life changing right then. But hey, you could have screwed yourself at any point, like 100 times in the last 5 years.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to take my hardware wallet and lock it up some way and take off with Greenpeace for a year. That'd be amazing. Go in the jungles and then come back out and see what Bitcoin's like then.
Right. Be like, oh man, all I had was a satellite phone and only sometimes did it work. So I really don't know what the price is.
Right. I'm in the jungle helping these people.
I can tell you all about how to make twine and you know, nooses to catch the sugar gliders. I don't even know. That'd be hilarious. I could see you. Yeah. I would not be there, people. That would be all on his own.
All right, Samantha. So do we got anything in the chat, or should we just go ahead and start winding down this episode? If you guys got anything you want to talk about, comments, questions, critiques, please go ahead and put it in the comments. That's Samantha's main purpose in being here. Here at Bitcoin and Coffee, I know you can go anywhere and get the news, or you can just Google search the word Bitcoin or cryptocurrency news and read the same article that all these YouTubers are talking about. But what makes us a little bit different is that we provide a free help desk. You can hit me up at eugeneforce20@gmail.com. It is not spelled down below like usual. You can come follow me on Twitter. You can come follow me on Facebook. You can also message me on Twitter and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and answer questions that way for the free help desk. I just don't want to see anybody get scammed anymore. I think that cryptocurrency is part of our bright future, and I think that everybody that gets invested in it now is going to have complete financial revolution, right? You're going to be able to spend more time with your families doing those things that you're supposed to do. You're not designed to spend 75% of your time working and 25% of your time living. We are meant to be happy. Yes, it does go to extremes and gluttony and all these other things, but if you have a good level head, they won't happen when you get money. So remember that when your Bitcoin goes to $1 million.
Okay, so Bitcoin Hunter says that's why everyone needs to be a producer, not a consumer. John from Malibu says, good for you for being debt freedom. I know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We're not swimming in it, but at least we're not owing anyone. Bitcoin Hunter says, yep, pay into Bitcoin, not a 401k.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Anderson is here. He says, hi again, everyone. Hi, Andy.
Anderson, thank you for joining us for winding down the episode, so you might have to come back and rewatch this one.
Bitcoin Hunter asks, how do you like XLM? Stellar
Lumas? Better than Ripple, right? I mean, I think that if we're going to see a project like this take off, I'd rather go with Stellar Lumas. I don't hold any. Right?
Yeah, no.
I tell you guys, I'm not very diversified. I mean, I got Bitcoin and I got it on my hardware wallet. I got it on 2 hardware wallets. And then, I mean, what else are we holding besides that? We got some Litecoin.
We do have Litecoin.
Not much, but we got some Litecoin.
I like it, so I try to. I'm like,
tiny little bit of EOS and Tron. Yep. Like I think I got $100 of each one of those.
Don't I still have some doggies?
Like $5 in doggies.
Yeah. See what? I'm a hoarder. I don't know. I just don't like that.
And Tribe. I got like 27, 28, 29,000 Tribe tokens.
And we have some basic attention. I mean, we do.
A little bit of Steam.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for that basic attention donation yesterday. I went and actually checked. I had 3.
Yes.
Now I have 0.92. Yes. And I didn't know I have my Uphold wallet set and it's converted to Bitcoin, and I got like $4 in Bitcoin over there.
Hey, there, yeah.
So it is slowly collecting on the bat. I guess they don't send me email notifications, but it's still way too low for me to be able to get off. They're telling me the transaction fee is like $5.
Palmer Lewis says, I try to take a break from crypto and sleep at least 2 hours a night.
Oh, I do better than that, my friend. I at least get my 8.
Oh, yeah, he gets real bitchy if he's not. He is not. It needs to be a good 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that would push it and stay up late. Like, I'll go to bed at 9 o'clock at night if I need to get my 8 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, that's also, he'll get up at 4 in the morning. So, I mean, yeah, you know, it's all relative.
I'm a morning person. What can I say? I like getting up and having a fresh start. Anything can happen when you wake up.
Jim is here. He says, wow, I haven't seen you in ages. What do you think about the Libra?
It's a long question, my man. Been going on talking about this one for the last 3 videos. The main thing I want to see it in action. I want to see it get used. I want to know what's going to get 8 out of 10 people using this. What is the incentivization?
Yeah.
Unless they start
Handing
stimulating the economy by giving it out for free like Obama did. I don't.
I mean, and I'm sure they could. I mean, that would not even hurt them to break off a little corner of their, you know, and
but I don't even see where giving people
something.
$5 is going to make a difference. Like,
no, it needs to be
give me $5. Yeah, I'll buy myself a cup of coffee with it, but then I won't ever go back to it.
Yeah, it's the same concept of how when we started saying, oh, should we put a little bits of stuff on these flyers or things like that? Even if you do it just like that one time for the fact that it is like, oh, okay, I would lay $5. Doesn't mean you're ever going to go back to do it again. You're not going to repeat the process over and over again where you feel comfortable and you understand it. If all you're looking for is that one time, oh, I get $5 or I get $10.
I guess it's like what they like to call them hacks now, right? We're looking for that financial hack where it's different and it's better and it's easier. And without that, I'm going to keep doing the same old, and I'm pretty sure 99% of the people out there in the world are going to keep doing the same old, swiping that credit card, ringing up debt, because I didn't know Facebook Libra coin was debt-based yet. I didn't know I could say, hey, you know what? I got a job and my credit score is 720. How about you give me 10K?
Right.
So, I mean, we're talking about you got to have money. Well, last I knew, most Americans don't have money. Most Americans live in debt.
All right. Okay, Eddie Anderson says, can't seem to part with Litecoin no matter how hard I try. Jim says, Bitcoin Hunter, why choose? I set up a BTC IRA. Right? I mean,
these are new things that are coming out. I mean, I don't have any of those kinds of things. I never stay anywhere long enough. I get bored with jobs. So, but yeah, I mean, that's why people were talking about wanting these ETFs and stuff like that, is that people do have big money that's wrapped up in retirement. Hey, maybe you want to get a little bit of this stuff in Bitcoin.
Jim says, I think they're trying to be an unregulated bank. Not really crazy about it. By the way cool hat.
Thanks, buddy.
He also says, let me narrow the question. Do you think Libra will negatively affect other altcoins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2,200. I think when we started getting into this stuff, there was 1,000. Adoption is always a problem. Scaling is always a problem. We try to make these things decentralized, but a lot of people really don't care if things are centralized. So when you go ahead and you take this Libra coin, if people start using it, I could see it. Let's just go low at 200, 300 coins that are on the low end, below the 300s, just disappearing. Because really, what is the point in now?
Just getting sucked up by the lovely Facebook monster. I mean, yes, because, okay, you've been on Facebook or whatever for 6 years, right? Okay, so Facebook makes you feel happy, warm, comfortable. Oh, God, I know. This is all hypothetical.
Anniversary thing.
But, okay, so you feel comfortable. You have nice little warm, fuzzy, snuggle things going on with Facebook because, okay, fine, Facebook has, you know, sold your identities and your datas, but hey, we're cool with that. Apparently everybody knows it. But I mean, any of these bottom tier altcoins, you're not going to have even that same like, oh yeah, I've used this for years, or I feel like this is safe. They're going to have that one up of just that little like, okay, why not do the Facebook coin instead of blankety blank?
I don't know. I think it might be a little bit more of a situation of, all right, there's a lot of different concepts of what cryptocurrencies can do and will do, and they're trying to tokenize everything. Well, you start tokenizing everything, and then you want competition. So you got coins out there that are trying to do the same exact thing. Well, Facebook coin is probably going to do some of these things better than all of them. So why do you have to have competition in a market when Facebook coin is actually completing the task in a centralized system?
Well, I mean, and they definitely have quite a lot of money. They have a lot more than a lot of these very small altcoins that have ran ICOs and done things to get their money. The next thing is that
people are talking about how this is going to be pegged to a basket. That's the word they keep using. A world currency. So in other words, like whole bunch of US dollars and then, a lot of the euros and stuff like that. And then they're also talking about assets, so land, bonds, stocks, that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we also keep talking about how there's going to be possibly some sort of market correction for regular fiat currencies that, that this is the inevitable. Things never got fixed 10 years ago. Well, at that point, Facebook coin just pulls the backing and it becomes a cryptocurrency on its own. That's what I fear.
That is what everybody, the unregulated bank, like that they're going to have.
They go from
their nest egg is huge, and they just get to do whatever they want. Like, it's falling all down around you. Well, we're fine. We're fine. Do you want it to be fine? Then you have to come over here.
Yeah, right. Like what was it? YouTube operated at a loss for years posting video.
Yes.
To be able to make a profit now. Facebook could lose money for years and years and years in the development of Libra coin, and it wouldn't affect them any.
Yes. Facebook has already made quite a lot of profit.
Name one cryptocurrency company out there that can lose for years, because we just watched a whole bunch of them wash up because of this bear market that lasted a year.
Yes.
I see every single day how I am, and I'm trying to get other people to come to the arms for Bitcoin because it has no marketing department. So that's their biggest benefit, is they have the user base already and they have unlimited funds. They're not a whale. They're a leviathan.
They are the ocean. Oh, okay. So Jim asks, is that dripping or hydropowder miners? No, it's our crappy roof. Ha.
Oh, it's the gutters.
Yes.
They're filled with grass. I ain't got up there, or the little leaves, the pine needle leaves.
And air moss. So, yay.
We don't come out in the front yard much. As you can tell, the grass is also overgrown out here. We live in the back pretty much with all the pens and the birds.
Yeah, there's nothing to look out here. You want to see our neighbors? No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Bitcoin Hunter says, I won't support Bitcoin. I won't support Facebook. And then Jim says, Facebook has more money than a lot of countries.
Yes.
Andy Anderson said, dumped Facebook 2 years ago. Wish everyone else would. I have never, ever been on
Samantha has never had a Facebook. She has always been anti-Facebook.
I've caught a lot of crap.
You never had
from
a MySpace. Nope. You never had any of those social media.
I'm anti-social media.
Snapchat or any kind of social media platform.
Closest thing I had at one point was a Kik or whatever to talk to our kid, because he didn't have.
That's a messaging app.
Well, I don't have. Nothing. I have nothing. I don't even. It does not interest me. This is as social as I get, people.
Is it Wattpad that you're always reading?
Oh, the free books. I don't even read it anymore, but yes. Yes.
All right. What do we got going on? Anything in chat, or are we going to go ahead and wrap up this episode and head off to Walmart?
Give away as we're talking about. Shaw.
Hey, we all, the FAANG companies are everything. All right. Yeah. The Facebook, Apple, Amazon.
Whatever. Netflix, Google, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh my Jesus.
Thanks for completing it.
Yeah, not a problem. I just kind of went with what are the other acronyms of, what are those big players? All right. Jim says, yes, but BTC has the trust of the people. Yes.
Has the trust of how many people, though?
We just need them to have more people. We just need more people.
We have to educate. Back to the channel, back to why we're doing it. We have to educate people, because you know what? If you go pull someone up the street right now and you tell them about Bitcoin, you tell them about Libra coin, they couldn't tell you the difference between which one was which or which one they want or why they even want them. They just want to know, well, which one's going to pay me more? Which one am I going to get more stuff with?
All right. Bitcoin Hunter says Leviathan. Good comparison. Our old band was named the Leviathan. Andy Anderson says, good girl. I know. I don't know. I don't like, I like real people. I don't like.
You like real people?
I do. I like real people.
Then why don't we have any real friends in life where you can actually reach out and talk?
Oh, because also people are annoying, and occasionally they have to get punched in the face. No one likes that. Everybody gets squirrely and angry over those things. You say those words, and they go, "Oh, what? No."
Well, I like my YouTube friends, and I like my imaginary friends. They're good enough for me.
Well, I have Mr. Unicorno and Mr. Oinkers.
All right. Are we winding this down, or are you guys still wanting to communicate? Because I definitely love that.
All right. Judd from Malibu says that he likes the front yard, by the way, and that he's been off Facebook since 2013. Yes.
You guys are doing a lot better than me. I am still on Facebook because that is definitely how my family communicates with each other.
I don't talk to my family, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think any of us have ever called each other on the phone.
No.
We always.
Oh, first off, what kind of, like, some of your family members are very far overseas, where it would be like, well, crap, man. Yeah. It would be a lot.
I posted, all right, you know how you can do the earn at Coinbase, right, for the Stellar Lumas that we were just talking about, and you get up to $40 if you get 4 people to do it. Oh, that's going to be loud on that mic.
That's awesome. Sorry, guys.
I went and posted it into, Facebook groups or whatever. They kicked me out of the marketplace. I got my Facebook canceled.
Wow.
All right, you guys. As you can tell, it's starting to downpour around here, so you guys go out there. Have a great evening. And remember, keep it easy.
Bye, guys.
Later.